Welcome to the Watercolor Fast and Loose course, and thank you for joining it. Over the next 7 weeks, I want to teach you some of the methods of some of the greatest watercolor impressionists of the 20th century. I just love the paintings of these people, and I've gleaned some really helpful things from the way that they've painted, and I want to pass these on to you so that you too can learn from them, and together we can improve our painting and we can learn how to paint fast and loose. It's something that many watercolorists want to do and they find it quite hard to do, so I've tried to simplify it into 7 different areas really that we can look at that will just help us to paint in a much looser and freer style. Now, a few things just to note as we start off on the course. The first thing really is that your paintings won't be exact copies of their work or of my work, and that's perfectly normal. Don't get too hooked up on trying to make an exact copy of the picture you've got in front of you, because it is a fast and loose style, and so we're trying to be impressionistic. We're trying to get our own emotion down on the paper, our own feelings down as we paint, and just as your signature isn't the same as somebody else's, you can try and copy somebody else's signature, but it won't always be exactly the same. Some of you will always come through into it, and as we're painting and copying other people's paintings, you'll find that a lot of you will come through into it, and so the end result won't be exactly the same as theirs. So that's absolutely fine. Let yourself go, bring your style into it as well, but use these paintings as a springboard really. The second thing to note is that it won't be easy, and to be prepared for failures. Now, none of us like failures, and we all think that we should be able to do everything straight off, but just like learning anything in life, it's never easy in the beginning. And as we're learning new styles and learning to handle our brushes and paints possibly in new ways and think in different ways, you might find that quite difficult at times, and you may find that some of the paintings you do aren't terribly good. That's fine, just have another go. Just paint them again. We all need to do this, especially when we're learning something new. If it doesn't work the first time, then try again. And you'll find that you'll pick up the ideas as you go along. So don't be discouraged if you try and copy one of these paintings and it doesn't work out. Don't think, oh, I can't do this. Just think, oh, I'll have another go. What have I learnt from this? How can I put it into practice? How can I have another go? And you'll find that the second painting will be better than the first. And if you need to do it a third time, that'll be even better again. And you'll be learning all the time. Third thing to note is that you'll probably prefer some of the styles to others. We've got 7 very different artists to copy and to work from, and I'm sure that 1 or 2 of them you'll think, I love this style, it really suits me. And some of the others you may think, well, I'm learning some stuff here, but it's not particularly a style that I would want to go on and use for the rest of my life. Well, that's absolutely fine too. Just pick and choose the things that you want to. Just take on board things that you feel comfortable with and that you would like to work with, and incorporate those things into your paintings in the future. And you'll find your own paintings then will be much stronger, and your own style will develop and emerge as you take on board these ideas. Well, what's the best way of working through the course? Well, I think the first thing to do really is to print off the sheets and read through them. That'll give you an idea of where we're going with the week's work. And then watch the video which shows me painting the project. And then once you've done those 2 things, get out your paints and have a go at painting it yourself. Work from the sheets in the steps and the order that I've given you there. Watch the video again if you need to, just remind yourself of things, but actually get out the paints and have a go at it. And if you've enjoyed the experience and you've learnt from it, then there's 1 or 2 other paintings there that you can copy as well, or you can find your own material, go out into the countryside, look around the house, get some photographs, and work from some other pictures in the same style as we've been learning about. That's the way to learn here, is to just take 1 style a week as we're doing and paint in that style. And at the end of the 7 weeks, you'll have a whole range of techniques and ideas and things that you can then really bring into your own paintings, and your own style will develop. I'm sure that at the end of the course you're going to be a much stronger and better painter than you were at the start, and hopefully you're going to be really at ease with the whole idea and concept of painting quickly and loosely and in an impressionistic way. So enjoy the course, have a great time, and I'll speak to you again next week.